ladies, and welcome once again to Trailer Trash. I'm Evan Steems, this is my film aficionado partner, Reggie. This is a show where we review the movie trailers. Why trailers?
Because we can't afford the real movie.
That's why we're sitting out in Evan's backyard. We don't even have a set. But pull up a plastic chair and let's get started.
Yep, unfold one. Shut up, dog! This week we're going to be reviewing the sequel to the 2004 blockbuster Nicolas Cage movie, National Treasure. This one is cleverly entitled National Treasure, Book of Secrets.
That's right, Evan, and we don't have time to show you the entire trailer, so why don't you just go ahead and find it yourself on the internet. We'll wait and pause for you.
Alright, welcome back. Hopefully you found the trailer out there, and if you saw the trailer, you know that this is about treasure. And the MacGuffin, or treasure, in this movie is actually a book.
Let me interject here, Evan.
Books cannot be treasure, ever.
Amen. But the book in question is actually a book of secrets, a book that's held by the President of the United States.
And I'll admit I was a bit intrigued.
Ditto me, Reggie.
There's a few secrets I'd like uncovered.
Such as
Well, the greatest secret in the history of America.
JFK.
KFC. 11 tasty herbs and spices, and only the Colonel knows what they are. I'd make him a captain if he'd tell me.
You know, Reggie, I always suspected you might be a quarter queer, and this goddamn confirms it. You get a book full of secrets, and the first thing you look up is a man. I myself, ladies, would flip right to Victoria's Secret, just like I do every Wednesday when I steal the neighbor lady's copy.
I knew some pages were missing.
I sit corrected. Women's clothing takes precedence over chicken.
I will tell you a secret that I would like to know, though. It's the secret in that Stick song, Mr. Roboto. Secret, secret, I got a secret. Well, you're telling me about it. What the hell is the secret?
That's some impressive dancing, my friend. I'd like to see you out there cutting the rug with that one sometime.
Well, Evan, if you listen to the end of the song, apparently there's this fella named Kilroy, and he's not a robot. He actually is a real human being.
God damn it, Reggie, you spoiled the whole thing for me. You know I never made it to the end of that song.
Well, not many did, my friend. Not many did. Now, I got a secret that's been bothering me.
The ancient Chinese secret.
Secret deodorant. Now, apparently it's strong enough for a man, but they're giving it to women.
Doesn't make any sense. No sense at all. Actually, the secrets they're talking about in this book are secrets of American history. An exposition spouting Harvey Keitel comes out and tells us they're talking about Watergate, the Kennedy assassination, and,
Of course,
Area 51.
Well, it doesn't seem like that big of a secret if Harvey Keitel got his paws on it. That man hasn't worked since the Van Buren administration.
Apparently this book is secret, but its table of contents are not.
I wonder if the secret is how they blackmailed Ed Harris into doing this piece of trash film.
To figure out that secret, Reggie, you'd have to be elected president or steal the book.
I'm sure there are a lot of presidents in the book. You know, the Clinton years, you can't even read those pages. They're all stuck together.
How about the Bush administration?
Well, Bush never went ahead and read the book. He couldn't find it. Couldn't figure out the Dewey Decimal System.
I don't fault him for that. That's a tough one. All right, that leads us to our first segment. It's called Cliche Corner. This is where we tell you all the cliche, overused things in this trailer.
That's right, numero uno. That means one if you speak American. How come there's always a funny, good-looking sidekick who happens to be a geek?
Of course, all Hollywood has done is taken a good-looking man, throw a pair of glasses on him. All of a sudden, we're supposed to believe he's a nerd that somehow retained his super sharp razor wit.
And let me tell you this, my friend, if you're good-looking and smart and funny, like we are, you're too busy getting laid to become a dork.
Up top! That's right. Let's go to cliche number 2 in this trailer. It's the overuse of the zoom on the camera. They're using the zoom to build some suspense and make us afraid. But the thing they're trying to make us afraid of is buildings. The Washington Monument, Big Ben, the Eiffel Tower, all zooming at us.
Yeah, Eiffel Tower, Big Ben, apparently those are American monuments. I don't think so. They should call it the International Treasure.
Apparently, even our treasures are being outsourced abroad.
Speaking of broads, for some reason the Queen rears her ugly head.
Speaking of queens, it's time for my favorite segment.
The Queer Couch.
That's right. This is where we rate this movie on its queerness. Based on the trailer, and we point out all the queer spots in the trailer. We rate it from 0 to 10. 10 being the highest any chick flick or any movie remotely associated with Oprah Winfrey. 0 being very manly. Maybe a movie starring the greatest actor of all time, of any time, and the manliest of all men.
Charles Bronson. That's right. All movies are held up to the shining light of the greatest movie of all time.
Death Wish.
3. 1985's DW3. There's never been a better
Shut up,
sequel.
dog! Sorry.
DW3. Those were the good old days.
That's a great movie.
That's the best sequel of all time and the greatest, most underrated performance by any actor in the history of movie making.
Only a second close, DW2.
Of course. He put on a textured performance, which puts him in the pantheon of the greats.
It was nuanced, it was subtle, and he had shades of color and many layers that you couldn't count.
That's right. Evan, it wasn't just what was said. It's what was unsaid.
Reggie, I couldn't have unsaid it any better. Now back to the queer count.
Well, it's pretty high. I don't think Chuck would have been too happy with it.
No, he wouldn't be. This trailer is full of men. Full of men talking to other men.
Queer! Men shouldn't be talking to men unless they're
Talking
like
about
me and
movies.
you, talking
That's right.
about trailers.
Besides us, it's queer.
And I'll tell you one other thing. Men shouldn't under any circumstance be reading diaries. Queer!
The number of women in the trailer is only 2. One of them is old, and they're both fully clothed.
Queer!
I think I saw Nicolas Cage looking up Abe Lincoln's dress.
Queer!
The title itself is even pretty gay.
Yep, that's a triple shot of gayness, I'll tell you right now.
You've got books,
Queer.
secrets, queer, and in the title the preposition of.
The gayest of all the prepositions.
Queer, queer, queer.
And that sends this movie up to a queer count of 8.
Yeah, would have been a 10 only if it had Tom Cruise in the title.
Now it's time when we see if Reggie has any suggestions for making this big blockbuster franchise any better.
I think every franchise needs a sidekick.
And it better not be human. It should be a monkey.
Perhaps one that punches things.
That's a given. Maybe one that talks too. You need a talking monkey or a snake in your movie or you don't got much.
Anything else for this movie?
Lots of beaver shots and keep them coming.
Okay, now's the time when we tell you if based on the trailer, we give it our salute of approval and recommend going to see this movie in the theater. Reggie, I'll tell you, I think this movie looks like the typical garbage being shelled out on a Hollywood manufacturing machine. I didn't need to see Jerry Bruckheimer's name in the credits to know that he was somehow involved in this piece of crap. I would sooner raise my hand to salute Mussolini than to salute this movie or shell over $10 to see it. No salute.
Evan, we saw the exact same trailer.
I saw the moody lighting, strange sound effects, and the jostling of the camera. This movie had a lot of pomp and circumstance signifying absolutely nothing. It was like a country song. You're depressed when you first hear it. Then afterwards you feel even more depressed and you wonder why you came back. And that's why I say, you can count me in opening night.
All right, that's all the time and money we have for this week on Trailer Trash. Please join us next week when we'll be reviewing another trailer that has no chance to defend itself. Adios.